Everton looked set for more financial fair play woes as the potential of 3 or 4 clubs looked set to sue them for a combined amount of £300 million. Those 3 or 4 teams could be Southampton, Leeds, Leicester and Burnley, as they look set to try to offset their losses due to relegation. There's also the potential for FFP to come down with more penalties against Everton, as they may be about to receive a further 9-point reduction or automatic relegation to the Championship, or both. It's not clear which one of those it would be at this point in time. Further to that, there's also discussion about issues with Chelsea and Manchester City with regard to their financial fair play status. There's talks of automatic promotion for both of those teams, as Manchester City looks set to battle against the potential of 115 financial fair play charges. There's talk that this could that the consequences of that could be automatic relegation down several leagues, which would ultimately see the resignation of Pep Guardiola, as he quite likely has zero interest in managing in the Championship or lower leagues. A mass exodus of players from Manchester City, potentially with 1 or 2 remaining due to loyalty, as we saw with Juventus when they dropped down to Serie B. And this would have obviously catastrophic effects on both Manchester City, the club, the Premier League with regard to its status as the top league in Europe and across the world, the competitive nature of the Premier League and its ability to draw commercial incomes. Chelsea are looking like they're going to suffer similar fates to Manchester City, as the group led by Todd Boehly, who took over the club, Chelsea FC, they found and were very upfront about financial irregularities from Roman Abramovich's ownership of the club. I think that it's quite likely that they did that so that they could achieve some sort of good guy effect. Like, oh, we're being upfront about this, so potentially because we're being honest about it, we are communicating about this, we're being very cooperative about this, that maybe the sentencing will not be as harsh as if we tried to hide it, etc., etc. Although it is quite likely that the penalty that Chelsea receives is quite harsh, potentially seeing them relegated to the Championship or beyond, as with Man City. However, I would suggest that Manchester City's punishment, when it does inevitably come, and I do believe that it will inevitably come, will be much harsher than both Chelsea and Everton, simply because they've fought against similar charges previously, hiring some of the best solicitors and lawyers that the world has to offer to reduce the penalty for their crimes, let's say, to a mere fine. And I believe that this will motivate both the Premier League and financial fair play to punish them with as severe harshness as possible. Please give this channel a like, a share and subscribe, and have a great day.